and social Wi-Fi. For your social media marketing needs, contact Joey Moreno at 902-440-8304. Primerica. To efficiently and effectively utilize RESP, RRSP, and life insurance, contact Donny Cabad at 902-292-1368 with Primerica. Mortgage Alliance. If you would like to know how you can get that down payment for your first home, or you would like to know better strategy to pay off your mortgage sooner, contact Donny Cabad at diabad@mortgagealliance.com. Four Pillars, courtesy of David Mofat. Are you struggling with debt? Is it causing you stress? If so, reach out to David Mofat at Four Pillars. Four Pillars will work for you and not for creditors. Four Pillars will eliminate your debt as quickly as possible and reduce your stress. Call 902-482-9748. Dentistry for you. Are you a new immigrant? Do you know about kids' dental coverage under MSI program? Talk to us at Dentistry for You at 902-435-4848 or email info@dentistryforyou.live or visit them at 133 Baker Drive, Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. For your complete family dental care, open 6 days a week.
Welcome to East Coast Filipino Portal. Ayan, kumusta Al, Donic?
We are doing great and we are live, mga kababayan and East Coast friends. Welcome to your Friday live stream habit here on
East Coast Filipino
Portal.
We showcase the passion and the pursuit of the Filipinos and their friends in East Coast Canada region.
And we connect the Filipinos and our friends in East Coast Canada region to the world.
Yes.
Right.
Kumusta po kayong lahat?
Kamusta po ang lahat? Tonight we're going live again as per usual for our live stream habit. And we have an exciting question to all those who are asking in regards to our promo play. Donic, what's our question for the promo play tonight? Ang daming nanonood.
Yeah, our question for tonight is which province according to Canada.ca, which province in Canada has 0 confirmed case of COVID-19 as at March 27, 2020? So type in your answer in this live stream and direct Joey will take care of you so that you'll be entered into a draw for Al. What's the price for tonight?
Our exciting prizes for tonight will be 2 of the Pork Skewers combo meal courtesy of Mark's Angels. Mark's Angels is located at the Bedford Place Mall in Bedford, Nova Scotia. So to all those who are interested to join in our promo play, the question once again is, which province in Canada has 0 confirmed case of COVID-19 as of today, March 27, according to Canada.ca.
All right. So please make sure that you join in. And then if you have any requests, any song for Al?
No, tonight we're not doing any song. I think we have picked Tuesday as our Choose Your Song for the week habit, right? Right, Joey?
Yes, we have a Tuesday. Choose your song.
Choose your song.
What's
All
been
right.
really interesting for the past few days is that the UK Prime Minister today is
Yep.
confirmed
Confirmed.
positive with coronavirus, and 2 days ago, Prince
Mhm.
Charles as well has been confirmed with the COVID-19. And as we all know, nearly a third of the population of the world is under coronavirus related
Mhm.
restrictions. Wow, that's a lot. That's really
Yeah,
a lot.
that's why we have to be careful, right? Protect ourselves and
Hey guys,
also the
welcome to your
people
East
that we.
Coast Filipino Portal Friday
Oh,
Live. And
that's
Yes.
why we have to be careful. We have to remember the safety of our family, of the
Mhm.
people around us. So we have to do our part. And you might have seen some of the posts in Facebook of some of the nurses that work in the front lines saying we are staying here. Uh, we are staying here. So for you and then you for us, right? So we need to do our part in making sure that we're not spreading the COVID-19.
That's right.
Yes, frontliners, especially the public health workers, they stay in the hospital for us to stay home and be safe. And today, during the G20 Leaders Summit by the Director General of the World Health Organization, Dr. Tedros Adhanom, it's hard to pronounce his last name, Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, which is the Director General of the World Health Organization. He mentioned that there are now more than half a million confirmed cases of COVID 19 and more than 20,000 deaths. These are tragic numbers, but let's always remember that around the world, more than 100,000 people have recovered. So,
Yeah,
really, with this crisis, there is hope. And he mentioned, he tweeted today, he said, fight like our lives depend on it because they do. Unite, we will only get out of this together. Ignite a global movement to ensure this never happens again. So those are really powerful three words: fight, as if your life depends on it; unite, because we can only overcome this together; and three is for us to ignite global movement so that this will never happen again. And going back to our country here in Canada, 4,018 are confirmed with COVID-19, and 25 with probable cases, and there are 39 deaths. Wow, those are overwhelming numbers, and we have been assured by the federal government of Canada that they're doing everything they can, so we have to do our part.
yeah,
Mhm.
and the financial aid that are being offered by the government are apparently going to be available and rolled out first week of April. So for those that are entitled to receive those benefits, please make sure you log into your CRA account and apply for the EI and other programs that are being provided by the Canadian government. Apparently, after 10 days, I'm not sure if it's business days or
Mhm.
calendar days, you would be able to receive the grants or the financial aid
Yeah.
from the government after your application.
Yeah,
Yes.
there has been a lot of questions in regards to that. So I think hopefully one day we'll have a live stream, and then people can engage and question, engage with their questions so that they'll be enlightened with this financial aid from the government. And
Yeah, I think I think Adrian Solas had been really active in finding the answer for that particular question.
okay, so we have information through Settle East Coast group on Facebook. We're supposed to have Consul Connie later on. Consul Connie or Consuelo Lacson is the consul for the Philippine General Consulate Office here in Halifax. But
Mhm.
as of the moment, she's having some troubles. We're gonna get back to her once everything is straightened out. But as of the meantime, we're gonna have Catherine Rhodes, our East Coast correspondent in Antigonish. Let's watch it.
this is your new Glasgow correspondent, Catherine Rhodes. Because of this corona All have to practice social or physical distancing, and we all have to do home quarantine or home isolation, self isolation, whatever you want to call it. But this is really keeping us from going out and doing all the things that we are usually doing on a regular basis. And that includes a lot of things: sports, groceries, hanging out with friends, parties, and a lot more. But you know what, guys? There's a lot of things that you can actually do to keep yourself busy during this time. You can go to YouTube and search for videos. I've seen a lot of content creators or YouTubers uploading videos about the things that you can do to keep yourself busy, things that you can do when you're bored while in home quarantine, and a lot more. So, and there's actually a lot of ideas that you will find there, good ideas that you'd never think that would actually be possible to do while at home, right? So, and because there's a lot of videos out there like that right now, I thought of just creating a video and share with you guys what are the things that I have been doing so far while at home, and the things that I want to do moving forward. You know, new things that I haven't done before, and things that are actually pretty interesting and productive. So first on my list, I've been watching the news more often. I like to keep myself updated with all the things that are happening around the world in regards to this coronavirus spread, most especially here in Canada and the Philippines. Next is I've been cleaning the house more often, like mopping the floor, sweeping the floor, cleaning the kitchen, the countertops, and all that stuff, and reorganizing some things here at home. And I'm that person who likes to iron clothes, and so I did all that too. So I didn't just do my clothes, I also ironed my wife's clothes. And so my wife is here with me. She's working from home. She's busy every day. And so whenever she gets time for a break, or when she gets tired working all day, and when she finishes her job or task early, we actually go out for a drive and sometimes a walk, you know, just to be able to get some fresh air. And I've also looked at the files in my phone, and there's a lot of junk files in there. I've deleted all of them, and some old pictures too. And aside from that, I also created different kinds of albums in my phone, like different kinds of images and videos. So I've arranged all of that in my phone. And while I was going through the apps in my phone, I saw the Waze app, and I remember that you can record your own voice as directions or instructions while you're driving, right? So I did that. I recorded some of it, but I think I'm going to be able to complete them by end of this week. And this next one is what I have been doing for the most part, just really binge watching all kinds of shows, all kinds of movies that you'll find available on Netflix, available on Amazon Prime, and there's just a lot of shows that you can watch. When you go to Netflix, you just have to make sure that you choose a specific category that you want to watch. And if you're into watching, you know, seasons, episodes, and all that, then there's a lot of good ones out right now. And if you're also into movies, there's a lot of good ones out there too. So you just have to look them up. And I can actually also share with you the shows and movies that I have seen so far, I've watched on Netflix. I'm going to put them in the description box for you. Also, you can go to YouTube, like I said at the beginning of the video. There's a lot of videos out there right now that talks about things that you can do when you're bored at home, in home quarantine, etc. And there's also a lot of things that you can watch there, like skills wise, like if you want to learn how to cook, you have videos on YouTube. If you want to do arts and crafts, there's a lot of that on YouTube. If you want to watch documentaries, there's also a lot of that there on YouTube. And there's just many different kinds of things. So lately, what I've been watching on YouTube are actually mobile homes, house designs, industrial and contemporary house designs. And I like watching those kinds of videos. So of course, if you binge watch, what else do you do while you're watching? You binge eat too. I know it's crazy. Everybody's creating or posting memes or jokes about it, that before quarantine, that this is what they look like, this is what they weighed, and then after quarantine, this is what they would look like next, and then the weight is obviously a lot. But yeah, we all do that. We eat a lot, so sometimes we are even saying that you're not hungry, you're just really bored. So, and I did it myself too. I posted something on Facebook about that, just reminding myself all the time that I'm not really hungry, I'm just bored. What else? My wife and I, we love to cuddle. We love to snuggle up, and that's just what we do in the morning and before bedtime. You know what it is. We also did a lot of video chat and FaceTime with our family and friends, especially your nieces. We get to see them on video call because we can't really visit them. Same goes with my mom and Denal's parents, and my brother, my brother is in New York right now, and there's a lot of cases right now in New York for COVID-19, and just sometimes even if I hate talking to him, I just don't have a choice but to give him a call and check how he's doing and tell him to take care and stay safe, right? And lastly, I've been doing karaoke too. I don't normally do this every day, but during this time, I get to do it more often because I'm not the only one that's doing it. And I see that also people are posting on social media about their, singing videos, and they're just filming themselves and they post it online and just show and share everybody. And actually, I want to share with you this Facebook group that was created recently. So there's this page, Ultimate Online Nova Scotia Kitchen Party page. And I'm going to be sharing again the name of the page in the description box so you guys can visit that. And it originally started just around here in Pictou County in Nova Scotia. Not really Pictou County, but just here in Nova Scotia, Canada. And now this group is really, or the number of members is growing, and there's a lot of members right now. I think like thousands of them from different places, not just from Nova Scotia, but in Canada, and I think from other countries too. So those are the things that I've been doing so far while in home quarantine or self-isolation or whatever you call it. But there are also some things that I want to do moving forward or in the future. Like I said, I want to practice typing again because I don't want to lose that skill. I've been at home for almost 9 months now and I'm not working yet. Still working on my work permit, but I don't want to lose that skill. So I better, practice typing again. Next is I want to do online courses, and there's a lot of free online courses right now on the internet. All you have to do is go to Google and look them up. And I just want to focus on management courses. This next one is I want to try and learn how to speak French because Canada is a bilingual country. They speak both English and French. Next is I want to decorate our living room wall because the wall is so boring. There's nothing on it, like plain blank white. So I'll be working on DIY projects. And lastly, I want to try a new makeup look, something really easy and fun to do. So that's about it, guys. I hope that you were able to pick up some ideas that you can also do at home. So take advantage of the time that we have right now to learn new things, but please make sure that you stay at home. And when you need to go out, please practice social distancing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Wow. Thanks,
Wow.
Kat, for
Thank
that.
you.
You wouldn't realize how much we could do in one day, right? You would only realize it when you're in quarantine, you're in self-isolation. Kat, thank you very much for the video. When you're done with ironing the clothes you have there, I have a lot of clothes to iron in our house.
I think Catherine Rhodes is one of the super person in the entire world because she can do, and she has a lot of things planned out because of the COVID-19 and because of what's going on around the world right now. But you know what? I think it's really nice to be able to come up with a lot of things, but make sure that at least we're able to accomplish a majority of our goals because I think that's what's most important, right?
And I think the most important is at least even though there's a crisis out there, at least we're able to see the positive side of by maximizing the time and be more productive at home, right?
Groups are being created too, right?
Yes,
look,
definitely.
Kat said, sure. So she's going to take care of the... I think I have more than 30 dress clothes.
I think you know what's most important right now is our next guest for tonight. I think she's ready by now. She's none other than Consuelo Connie Lacson, consul for the Philippine consulate here in Halifax. Hi, Consul. How are you tonight?
Hello.
Hi, Micah. How are you?
Hi, Micah.
Your assistant's there, eh?
Yes. Oh my God. Technical difficulties.
At least you're here now. That's the important thing.
Yes.
How are you doing, Consul, during this time of the crisis of the COVID-19?
Well, trying to cope up, but anyways, I am glad to have this opportunity to connect with everyone, mga kababayan. And thanks to East Coast Filipino Portal, Al, maraming salamat for inviting me. This is a good opportunity to reach out to a lot of our kababayans. You see, we are into difficult times, times full of uncertainties. And this is not an ordinary beast that the world is facing. This is an invisible enemy. It does not attack the strongest, but the weakest of us. So we are living in a moment also in history that will be talked about in generations. This is a moment that will change characters. Tears will be shed, but we will be proud because each of us made our contribution to save lives by strictly following the rules of the government, the rules that are imposed on us right now, and that is social distancing, stay at home. Because our decisions that we make every day now can also save lives. So I think what we can do right now is just make use of our time, staying at home, stay with our loved ones, do things that we planned on doing at home for a long time, but we just shelved it aside. Mamaya na lang yan, but now this is the time that we can do it, right?
Yeah.
So let us heed the warnings of the experts.
Mhm.
We are in this together and we will get through this together. And the Philippine Embassy is monitoring the welfare of the Filipinos. So please keep in touch. Hopefully wala namang masama na mangyari sa mga kababayan natin. And let us keep in touch. Let us use this tool, Al. This is very good. This is really very good. And we are, well, you have someone there a while ago who is giving some tips on how to get busy at home. And this is, let's spend a lot of time with our kids. So
Yep.
stay safe and let's continue on praying. Let us not forget to pray. This is the time that we have to storm the heavens with our prayers. So maraming salamat, Al, sa inyong lahat. And stay safe and keep in touch. I am just around. Thank
So,
you.
Awesome.
so
Consul, thank you so much for your time. And those are really powerful words. You've mentioned that our enemy is invisible. However, it has affected not just the young ones, even the old ones, not just the weak ones, but even those that we thought are the strongest, like the Prime Minister
Yes.
of UK, Prince
Yes.
Charles, and the
Yes.
wife of our Prime Minister Justin
Yes.
Trudeau as well. So really, it's affecting lives from birth even up to adulthood and even to the senior age. What has you've mentioned also that the Philippine Embassy here in Canada has been monitoring the this incident or this crisis. So as of the moment, are there a significant number of Filipinos across Canada that has been affected by this virus?
I have not heard any news on that from the embassy, but once I get some information, I will relay it to you. So I have been the email that I sent a few days ago. That's an email from the protocol office here in Nova Scotia. So they give us some information from time to time. So once I get any information from them, I would pass it on to you. So
Awesome.
yeah, let's keep in touch. You know, let us continue our bayanihan spirit. Let's help each other. And like, let us share maybe recipes. Sino mga magagaling magluto dyan? Share your recipes. Let's cook. Let's do something, right? Let's do something that we haven't done for a long time. So let's make the most of what is here. You know, let us continue our bayanihan spirit. Let's help each other. And
Consul,
let us share maybe recipes. Sino mga
Yes,
magagaling magluto dyan? Share your recipes.
so Consul, question on how to reach out to you. How could our fellow Filipinos be able to contact you if they would need, or if they would need or require any assistance from the embassy or the consulate? How could they reach you?
Oh, yes, yeah, everyone, I think you can go online and the Philippine Embassy Ottawa. My information is there, but well, you can email me at consuelo.lacson@yahoo.com or call me. It's 902-877-2754. I'm around, and I'm just one phone call away, or you email me, and certainly I would answer.
Definitely after tonight, Consul, you'll be very busy with the information that you sent online. Speaking of being busy, we know that there's been a lot of festivals that has been canceled, a lot of sport events and whatnot, and also the outreach for from the consulate office has been canceled as well because it was scheduled supposedly in April, but it's canceled, right?
Yes, correct. Now, I really don't want to use the word cancel. Let us just use the word
Postponed.
postpone.
Yes, I like that's more
Because-
proactive. Yeah.
Yes, because certainly we will still do that, no? And hopefully very soon. Like a lot we're expecting for the outreach, but nangyayari ito, but it will happen once everything will normalize. So those are information that we will bring out to our kababayans once we get some information. So let's hope that this will normalize. The situation will normalize very soon. Nothing is impossible through prayers too.
Amen. Consul, what are the services that our fellow Filipinos could expect when we would conduct our outreach here in Halifax or in surrounding areas? What are the services that they could expect from the embassy or the consulate?
Oh, there is really a lot of services. The outreach program is being conducted to save our kababayans from going to Ottawa or Toronto to have their documents done, like passport renewal, dual citizenship, special power of attorney, NBI clearance, napakarami. So a lot of information, all the information on the outreach you can find online through the Philippine Embassy Ottawa. It's all there. And if you are not really in a hurry, our kababayans can prepare their documents, right? So that once the outreach will be can come anytime soon, once situation normalize, well, your documents are already ready. No? So use this time to complete your documents if there are documents that you need to be accomplished during the outreach program.
Thank you very much.
Cecil Mirabales Spidoza is watching online. She said, "Stay safe, everyone." We have a lot of people who are watching online. Thank you so much. And once again, if you have any questions or if you have anything that you want to ask or you want to say to our consul here in Halifax, you can always contact her or email her. We're going to post our info later on. And you can also visit the Philippine Consulate Facebook page, which is also online. Once again, on behalf of East Coast Filipino Portal, myself, Donic and Joey Consul, maraming salamat at magandang gabi po.
Thank
Maraming
you.
salamat and stay safe.
Take
Thank
care.
you. Stay safe,
Bye.
everyone. Awesome. There we have it. Our consul, Consuelo Connie Lacson, of course, serving here in Halifax. And those are really awesome information, especially the phone number and, of course, the email
Yeah,
address that
email address.
she has given. She's been very much involved um, with our Filipino community here in Halifax, specifically with helping us out with a lot of things, especially those things that she mentioned in regards to the outreach. I just want to say hi to all those who are watching. Thanks so much, Cecilia Espidoza. She said, good job, Alan Donick, and of course, Joey. Johnny is also asking, did you know there's a lineup at Superstore? Yes, there is a long lineup in Superstore, in Walmart, and pretty much most of the major grocery stores. Cecile again commented, keep up the good work that you guys are doing. Thank you so much, Ate Cecile, for your support and for the many things that you've been doing for our community here in Halifax.
For me, the people that are watching, I just wanted to give some shout outs to our viewers. Hope Esperanza is watching. Ate Helen Espino Burchell is watching. June's watching. Maritel Abad. Mark's Angel. Mark, thank you very much for sponsoring our promo play this March.
Donick, to all those who are watching, please answer our promo play question for tonight. Which province in Canada has zero confirmed case of COVID-19 according to Canada.ca as of March 27, 2020? Guys, if you know the answer, comment it down below on the original link of this live stream and tag 3 of your friends to be qualified to win one of the 2 pork skewers combo meal courtesy of
Mark's Angels. So also have John Galido watching here, and this guy, he had been posting a lot of good food. Nico Hoson, send some of those food in here in Bedford, eh? And then Kat Edna Lagim, Bless Calusa, Joylet Malakas Batan, Bet Domingo, Warren Saraga, Abelino Edanyo, Imelda Ledger, Maria Abada, Indy Kalina, Tina Morier, Marvin Magmanlak, Nati Agdipa, and Joey Moreno and Jesse Santos.
And Indy Kalina, we miss you. This is supposed to be Indy's supposed to be joining us, but because we're gonna be having some technical difficulty, he will join in because we only have 6 windows. So hopefully next time, Indy, we miss you here in East Coast Filipino Portal. Hopefully we'll have you next time. And you've mentioned Nico Hoson, and to all the frontliners, the public health workers, thank you so much. Abelino also is one of the bus drivers, and to all the postal workers, everyone who are still working outside of their homes and in their homes, please be safe, and thank you so much for being an essential service to the community. And I think a while ago I posted something on our group in regards to some of our public health workers, the nurses, LPNs, the CCAs, who rely mostly on the HRM transit. I hope that will be addressed by the local government anytime soon, as we are seeing I think there's some cancellation and some delays on the bus service here in the Halifax Regional Municipality. But tonight, there's no cancellation, no delay, as we are going on to our next part of our program, which is our main guest for tonight. Donick, who's our main guest for tonight?
Yeah, we have a group of, they're now a registered charitable institution that help people on the streets of Halifax. They're there to allow them to share their time with the people who are on the streets, listening to them, greeting them with happy birthday if it's a person's birthday. So the name of the organization is Greater Love. The name
Greater Love.
itself is really amazing. So Al, do you want to introduce them?
I think they are ready. We have Matt Campbell, David Krasna, and Mark Saldanha.
Hello.
So
Hey,
as
how's
I
it going?
introduce yourself, say hi and say a few words. First up, he is from Cole Harbor. He studied commerce at the St. Mary's University. He's an avid soccer player his whole life, and will be starting a position as a university campus Catholic missionary in a couple of months. And a big fan of Mark and David. Let's give it up for Matt Campbell.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, no, thanks so much for having us on the show. We're definitely really excited to be here. Yeah, so I'm from Cole Harbor, like you said. Our friend Mark here is actually the founder of Greater Love. He's the one who started it, and we're excited to be here and to talk to you guys about what we do.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Welcome to East Coast Filipino Portal, Matt. And
Thank
next up is he's graduating in kinesiology this spring from Dalhousie University, and will be starting a business program at Queen's University this summer. Hometown is Kingston, Ontario, which I kind of like Googled where Kingston, Ontario is. He's coming from a family of 8. Wow, huge family.
Wow.
Loves to play sports and guitar. Let's give it up for David Krasna.
Yeah. Hey guys, how's it going? Yeah, so I grew up in Kingston. After high school, came out here to pursue. Originally, I started like a science degree, and then I switched into kinesiology. But yeah, we'll be finishing that up this year, and we'll be starting a business program at Queen's, which I'm really looking forward to. I hope to put this towards like Greater Love and the organization, and just building it up as a whole, taking it to new heights.
Awesome. And David Krasna, special thanks to you for helping me out with this live stream. And last but not the least, he came from a family of 4. Is a neuroscience graduate from Dalhousie and an MBA student at Queen's University. Is super excited to be David's roommate. He loves soccer and guitar, fishing, country music. He wants to be like Matt Campbell when he grows up. President and CEO of Greater Love. Nonetheless, here's Mark Saldanha. Welcome to East Coast.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys. We were talking earlier. We've always wanted to be on this show. So it's really cool. The consul's daughter, I went to high school with her. So
Micah,
Micah. So I've always heard great things about you guys.
Oh, thank you.
It's really good to be here.
Awesome. We're excited to have you here. And I was watching one of the videos that you had in your Facebook account, and the photos that you had. That's really amazing that you guys are what you're doing. Can you share with us some of like motivation or the thoughts that you had in place while you started with Greater Love, and what started Greater Love?
Right. Yeah. So I'd say like when I was younger, I always wanted to volunteer, get involved somehow. But I found I never got to like really interact with people, spend time with them. And I was talking to some of my friends, and we realized that there's so many people on the streets that, like if you just stand there on Spring Garden, you realize how many people walk right by these people on the streets.
Mm-hmm.
And like, if you just put yourself in their shoes, you realize like how disheartening that might be, like how that kind of shatters your self-image, right? Like that can't be easy. And so we're like, giving them food is great, sharing food, but why not like spend time with them, get to know them, just be friends with them, like where me and Matt and David are friends, why not treat them with that love?
So really, it's more than the food, more than anything that you give. It's really making that meaningful connections with individuals, right?
Exactly. Yeah, that's our whole purpose. Show them that we love them, we care for them, and we're so happy to just be their friends. We're so grateful for that.
So we know that, Mark Saldanha, you're the founder and the CEO of Greater Love Halifax. How about Matt Campbell and David Krasna? Where do you guys come in?
So I'll speak first about that, I guess. We've known Mark for a few years now. So I was with Mark since kind of the beginning of this whole thing. So I went out with him during our very first outreach. So I've kind of been along for the whole ride, and yeah. So as of right now, I'm kind of a part of like the nonprofit side of things, and we're kind of helping to build it up from there. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. So yeah. 2 years ago, Mark asked me to help him or to come out one day, just like as he would any volunteer, to help with a Greater Love outreach. And ever since then, I just wanted to get more and more involved. At the start, I thought it was mainly about giving the food, right? Like we make these food bags, but literally, like we're giving them some nice snacks and everything. But as I learned more and more from going out, the thing is we're making them feel less lonely, right? We get to know their names. We know all their names down the street. It's nice to greet them by their names. And yeah, every Saturday we're looking forward to meeting them. They're looking forward to meeting us. It's just really nice all around. So yeah, this past year I've been running it. So Greater Love, there's the organization, and then it's also Society at Dal. So I've been leading the society part of Greater Love, and yeah, it's been a journey this year. We had some nice events, and yeah, it went really well this year.
Okay, so David mentioned about events. Tell us more about your events in the past and in the future, Mr. President Mark Saldanha.
So yeah, every single Saturday, this is our main thing. So every Saturday we all meet up at a common spot in Spring Garden, and for the week we have weekly coordinators. They just bring the food together. They make sure people are coming, and we get together, spend time with each other, package the food up. We start on one end of Spring Garden, and we just make our way down. And we're in little groups of 3 or 4, and we just stop by, say hi, and just pick up where we last left off with our friends on the street. And it's really cool because by the end of it, we share some cool stories, and we always go out. This has been one of the big blessings of Greater Love. Like we've formed such a great community of friends, and so we love spending time with each other after. And it's such a loving, supportive group as well.
Wow. So either Matt, David, or Mark, how do people get involved in the organization?
Yeah, David, don't take that. David.
Yeah, for sure. So, did you want this one? Or?
you take it, David.
David's gonna do it. Go, David. Go.
He's acting frozen for a second.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Okay. But I guess our primary.
How do you get involved? How do people get involved in the organization?
Yeah. So our primary is just, I guess, word of mouth, and we're a society on campus. So every September and January, Dalhousie hosts a society day where all the societies and clubs, they are set up in like either on the quad in September or in a gymnasium or something. And basically, yeah, people go around and see what they want to get involved with. So that's our number one way of like recruiting volunteers for the weekend. I guess, Mark, can you speak on to anything like non-school wise, how we get more people involved?
Yeah.
And there are a lot of people watching right now.
Right, yeah. The great part is when people find out about what we do, they say, we've always wanted to do something like that. How do we get involved? And so we always direct them. Our website's going live in a bit, but we're very present on Facebook and Instagram at Greater Love Canada, and always just reach out to us, and we always reply and we let you know. Like, otherwise, like we're out every Saturday at 12:30, so people kind of just drop by, which is great. But yeah, if you ever want to get involved, just look up Greater Love Canada on Facebook, Instagram, send us a message, and we'll get you connected.
That's awesome. So
And
now that there's social distancing, are you still doing the Saturdays?
Yeah, so that's always obviously been very hard for us. Just for the health safety of everyone, we decided
Mm.
we can't be doing that. But something, me and the boys were talking earlier, something that we realized during this time, there's all the social distancing, right? But this is when we need to be most connected with each other, at least by picking up the phone and calling, just checking in with people. And it kind of reminds us, right? Like if you think of some people on the streets, they're always experiencing social distancing, right? COVID or not. And so that's something that kind of opens our eyes. And we realize that it really is so important to be there for these people even once this virus passes on, right? Like we need to remember what we went through now, and that these people could be facing that every day.
Yeah.
That's really a great point, Mark, right? Whether there's COVID-19 or not, we all have that social distance that we deal with every day. It can be depression because we don't want to get involved into something else, or we don't want to be in a group because we're scared. There's fear. There's a lot of other apprehensions. But with all of these things, what do you get out of it? Like volunteering for the community, being out there, reaching out, helping, and talking to people, and then convening at the end. What do you guys get out of it?
Yeah,
I can say something about that. Yeah, like all of us here, we're actually big followers of Jesus Christ, and we really feel like Jesus. He says to go out and to show mercy to people, and to treat and to show them love and whatnot. And we really feel like we're kind of doing the direct message that Jesus tells us to do, right. So it's kind of going out there, and we really feel like we're really doing God's work.
Mm-hmm.
So as you can imagine, it's very fulfilling, and we know that we're doing one of the greatest things that we can do.
I think Matt is mentioning about John 15:13, right? Greater love hath no man than this, than a man lay down his life for his friends. Really, we are all, from being strangers, we can be friends, and then eventually we attain what we call the family relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's so true. That's funny you mentioned that. That's exactly where we got our name Greater Love from. John chapter 15. It's very true, especially in a time like this right now. Like so many unknowns. There's like darkness in the world, but we really think that Jesus, he is the light of the world, right? And that's why we can bring light to everyone. And when you ask like what do we get out of it,
Mm-hmm.
just as much as we're serving these people, like we receive so much from them, like the amount of the stories they share with us, just like the opportunity to get to know them. That's so beautiful, and like we'll always place that at the top of our list. Like that's so important to us. So yeah.
Truly, service empowers humanity, and that when we serve, it adds substance to who we are as a person and with our character as well. Dominic, you have a question?
Yeah, I think just in addition to that, I know especially for us new immigrants, right? We have a lot of time in our hands, and also being involved in volunteer work would also have a positive impact when we're trying to find a job in the community. And you never know, Mark might be the CEO of the big company that you might be working for, right? So that's something, or Matt or David, they might be the next CEO of that company that might be hiring the people who will be volunteering. But definitely there are other skills. What are the other skills that you think that people would learn from being involved in as a volunteer or as part of the Greater Love organization?
So I want to throw this one on David, because I think David is the best example of, he was in his second year, I think, involved in school, a lot of intramurals, but I don't know how many extracurriculars he was doing, and he was like a bit of a shy guy, like we all were. And as soon as he got part of like Greater Love, Catholic Christian Outreach, he just completely changed. So David, maybe you can share about like what you learned from that experience.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, as I said before, Mark reached out to me in my second year. I was having a tough time, I guess. At the end of my second year, I was like deciding whether to switch majors or whatnot, and just Anyways, when Mark reached out to me, I started getting involved with Greater Love, and then later I was asked to take a more leadership role and serve on the exec team, and this just like brought out a lot in me. As a leader, so I saw myself as a leader now, I guess. Like Mark empowered me. I want to empower like more leaders, like more people within Dalhousie to step up to the plate and get take on these leadership positions. Something else that I wanted to mention about we're talking about how like what do people gain from these experiences and everything. And we hosted our first Christmas party this past winter, where we invited all the homeless people on the street down to a location, and we had like we had a potluck, we had music going, we had gifts for them, and it was all around was a great experience. And I know for a fact that like the people on the streets, they loved this. Like they felt loved and all that. But not even that, but all the volunteers from Greater Love that were there, it was for me, and I'm sure it was for many other people, it was like their best, it was their highlight of Christmas. It's just doing these, like serving these people. It just gives them so much joy, and just like that's what Christmas is about, right? Like just giving back, serving other people. And definitely you gain friends and you gain these experiences that are definitely things that you're going to hold on to for the rest of your life.
Wow, amazing. We can just listen to you guys on and on and on with your experiences. And really, it's that simple and short way of reaching out to others will make a big impact, as what Mark has done to David. And now David is empowered with his involvement with Greater Love. Wow, you guys have been doing great, helping out people, making them feel that they're part of a family. And we all know that Filipinos love to party, especially on Christmas. So we'd like to, invite them over if they want to come and be part of your Christmas party in this for this year. Hopefully, COVID-19 will be done and over.
Definitely. We're praying.
Awesome. Any final words, guys?
I guess just thank you so much for having us. Again, like it's a unique time where I think everyone needs to just like be there for each other, reach out to each other, and like even though there's social distancing, stay socially connected. Be there for people, because it's not an easy time.
Yeah.
How about Matt?
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Oh, what's that? Sorry.
What we would like to do is if you could invite people to be part of your organization, or even try out, right? When you're actually going to when everything gets settled, to invite people to be part of your organization. I know there are a lot of Filipinos and other people in the community that would like to be involved and volunteer. So this is the opportunity for you to be able to bring more people into the organization and grow your group.
Definitely, yeah. Please, if any part of this message kind of like resonated with you, if you've ever wanted to do something like that, even just meet cool people who have great stories, feel free to message us Instagram or Facebook, Greater Love Canada, and we'd be so happy to connect with you and meet you.
Awesome.
Yeah, if you guys are new students, whether it be Dal or St. Mary's, any of that, hit it, message us on Instagram or reach out to us. Come September, we'll be out there on the quad for Society Day. Come reach out to us, tell us your name, and we'd love to have you on the team.
Awesome. How about Matt? Matt is just watching. He's just relaxed.
No, guys, I would encourage everybody to come out and at least spend one weekend for an hour with us out there once all this COVID stuff goes away, because you'll have a really eye-opening experience, and it really teaches you to have compassion for everybody, for people that we often kind of just walk by, to have that experience of actually stopping and talking with them, it's really powerful, and you get so much out of it, as you can imagine. So I really encourage you guys to reach out, and look forward to meeting you guys.
Yeah, before we actually go, there's some messages in here that are being said. So Michael Rumsby was saying, "Attaboys,
Hey!
great work."
Mike's
And then,
leading the chapter in the Greater Love chapter in Newfoundland. So big shout out.
nice.
To him.
Wow.
Wow,
Michael.
awesome. Newfoundland, that's awesome. And then Johnny was saying, "I'm a fan of your work and name Greater Love."
Nice.
And he was saying, "Amen." And then Justin Martel said, "Amen, Mark."
Hey!
And then Justin again said, "Hi, Mark." And Justin said, "Hi, David." All right.
So we're not done yet, guys. I know
I love Justin. Shout out to Justin. He's our number
I
one.
know these dudes are not just very good in community outreach and whatnot, but they also have talents. So before we end, we'd like to request any talent from David or from Mark, I guess, or Matt. David is ready to do some magic trick, I think.
Yeah, David's ready.
David, take it away.
David, you're still there?
His connection must not be good. David.
Yeah, my internet's so bad right now.
Oh, it's because
guys
Mark
still-
is
can you
sharing
hear
with
me?
you, right?
He's about 15 seconds away.
His trick is he's very good at being still.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Is that
It
better?
was effective.
Okay, Joey, you want to highlight David? There you go. David, take it away for your magic trick.
Is that the magic? Is that the magic
Oh my
trick,
God.
David?
Can you hear me?
Oh, I think that's
Can you
it.
hear me? Can you see me?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Yes, you're good to go.
All right. I'm gonna need one of you guys. If like Al, give me Al
Okay,
or
sure.
Don Chick.
I'll volunteer.
All right. I practiced this once with Matt before this, so just bear with me. All right. All right. So, Al, I'm shuffling
Yes.
this deck of cards. All right. I want you to pick a card. Tell me when to stop. I'm not looking.
I can't see it though. It's not that clear. Okay.
Can you see?
Stop.
I'm gonna stop.
Okay. Stop.
Oh, it's going too fast. All right. Which one? This one?
I got it. Yep.
That one?
Yeah.
All right. Memorize it. All right.
Yep.
All right. We're gonna take it, put it on top of the deck. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that your card?
Nope. Not that one.
Is that your card?
Nope.
All right. Is that your card? Is that your card?
Nope.
Is that your card?
Nope.
Is that your card?
No.
Is that your card?
No.
All right. So you just told me, Al, that these 5 cards were not your card, right?
Yes.
All right.
They're not.
All right.
They're not the
Is that
ones.
your card?
No.
Was that it? Oh wow. Is that your card?
No. No. Not that one.
No. All right. Are any of those your cards?
Nope. Nope.
No.
Uh-oh,
All
where are we
right.
going
So
with this?
Al, you just confirmed that these 3 cards were not your card a second
Nope.
time. All right. So normally, if you were here, you would hold it like this, but I'm holding it like this.
Okay.
All right.
Yep, that's the
Is that
one.
pretty cool?
That's the one. Yeah. That brought a lot of like university memories though back in the Philippines.
Man, this internet's so bad. I'm so
sorry you guys had to experience that.
And the crowd goes wild.
Who said social distancing and online we can't do anything like that? David Krasna, there you go. Thank you so much, David. Thank you. And Greater Love, Halifax. Thank you so much, Matt Campbell, David Krasna, and of course, President and CEO Mark
Thanks, Matt.
Saldana. Thank you so much for being part of our show.
Take care and be safe.
Thank you guys
okay?
so much.
Thanks,
See you
guys.
later.
Michael Ronsby says, oh.
Awesome. Somebody said just a while ago, he said, this is the best card show ever. Thank you so much for tuning in, Johnny. And I think we have a special message online right now. According to Chick Belleza Onyas, please cooperate. NSHA Public Health is advising of potential public exposures to COVID-19. March 11, Highland Eye Care, New Glasgow. March 12, Charles V. Kitten, Millennium Center, Antigonish. People who were present at those locations on the specified dates are asked to monitor for COVID-19 symptoms. Wow. So to all those who were present on those locations, March 12, Charles V. Keating Millennium Center, Antigonish. March 11, Highland Eye Care, New Glasgow. Please, who were present at those locations on the specified dates are asked to monitor for COVID-19 symptoms. Thank you so much for that public announcement, courtesy of our friend Chick Belleza Onyas. Thank you so much. Wow.
Thank you very much for that information, Chick. We really appreciate it. So for everyone who had been in that location, please monitor for COVID-19 symptoms. And now
we are about to, before we're going to go to our promo play, I'd like to comment a little bit about Greater Love. Hopefully we'll be able to be part of their Saturday habit, because we have the Friday habit, then maybe probably we can join in once everything is settled in with the COVID-19. We can be part of their Saturday habit as they go downtown in one of the streets in Spring Garden, and just really connecting to people and really going out of our comfort zones and seeing how we can be essential in people's lives, especially those who live on the streets. So great job from Greater Love Halifax. Mark, David, and Matt, thank you so much once again. And let's go back to our promo play before we end, Donnie.
Yeah, so the question is, according to Canada.ca, which province in Canada has 0 confirmed case of COVID-19?
As of March 27. So comment your answer down below and make sure to tag at least 3 friends for you to be qualified. A while ago, we did have some answers already from our online viewers, but please make sure to tag 3 friends so that you will be qualified to win. What's the prize, Joey?
Oh, our prize for this promo play is a pork skewers from Mark's Angel.
There's two pork skewers combo meal, courtesy of Mark's Angels. We all know one of our avid East Coast Filipino Portal family, Sol Matalam, has tried because she won last week. She tried the pork skewers and some other stuff at Mark's Angels, and she said it's really amazing. So please, if you want to win one of the 2 pork skewers combo meals, courtesy of Mark's Angels, please comment the answer. Which one province in Canada has no confirmed coronavirus or no COVID-19 case, according to Canada.ca, as of March 27. David Krasna just commented, "My first card trick performance. Thanks for having us. Awesome job on the card trick,
Yeah.
David." And Mark Saldanha commented, "Thanks for having us, boys." Thank you so much as well. Thank you so much. We
Thank you
are
very
really
much.
inspired with what you guys have been doing. It was awesome by the grace of God, Johnny. Thank you so much as well. So, do we have qualified players for the
I'm
promo
trying
code, Johnny?
to. Yeah, we have. I think we have three qualified entry here. We have Johnny, Cecil, and Nathaniel.
All right. So
Are we gonna draw the winner now, or do we have to wait a little bit, or are we gonna join?
Yeah,
Are we gonna draw?
habol pa mga kap.
sino yung
Habol pa,
mga
meron mga 17,000 viewers na nanonood ngayon. If you're around Halifax Regional Municipality and you want to join Pork Skewers Combo Meal courtesy of Mark's Angels, habol-habol po kayo with our question a while ago. Well, really, what I learned from Greater Love Halifax tonight is that social distancing has been happening before COVID-19. And that really, even there's COVID-19 or not, we can still get connected to the community by being safe.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And also something that I learned from what they were sharing is that just having that opportunity and time to say hi, listen to the people that are around us makes a lot of difference, makes a lot of impact, and it's something that for based on their experience, right? It's very gratifying, and it also helps us as a person. And they were also mentioning about leadership, right? So for those people who have time, it would be great if you'd be able to volunteer at Greater Love, and you get that opportunity to share your time and get to listen to people around us.
And I like David Krasna's experience because he was having some downtime in his university um, year, that second year in university, and that when Mark reached out to him, he kind of like felt empowered because he was given that responsibility. So I think it is really having a friend and having that responsibility and that nourishment amongst the team that will nurture a person towards becoming eventually as a leader in the future, or just like David Krasna, being down, and depression is really one of those issues that has been very prevalent nowadays. And if we go out of our shell, if we go out of ourselves, reach out to someone, be part of the community, we'll be able to overcome depression, and we'll be able to become an essential part of the community.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna do the draw now.
First, yeah.
Yeah.
Joey.
The
Okay.
first winner.
Our first winner.
Our first winner is
Tita Cecil Spedosa, Meravillas Espedosa is our first winner of Pork Combo Skewers from Marks.
Parang may gustong humabol.
Ayan, tayo, meron pang isa.
Congratulations, Ate Cecil Espinosa, for winning one of the Pork Skewers Combo Meal, courtesy of Mark's Angels.
Yes.
Wow. You know what? I went to Mark's Angels last time. Like I said, it's really good. They had this fried shawmai, and last time they always go sold out pretty quickly on their food, like the lechon, and also they had the palabok, which I really want to try because they're so good looking. Though when you see them online, you just want to go get in your car and then rush to Mark's Angels in Bedford.
Yeah.
Ayan.
Yan, pwede pa maghabol. Type your answer May clue tayo. What's our clue?
Our clue is
Starts
letter
with
N.
letter N.
Letter N. Our
It can be
clue
Nova
for
Scotia. It
Manila.
can be New Brunswick.
It can be Nova
Newfoundland.
Scotia. Sabi ni Donick, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, Newfoundland, Nunavut, North Territories, ano pa ba?
Ayan, letter N.
New Glasgow?
Manitoba.
New Glasgow.
Siningit, no? So, ayan, or tingnan nyo yung comment ni Tita Cecil. That's the easiest way to know the answer is to check Tita Cecil's comment. Ayan.
Or Nathaniel's
N.
comment.
Ayan. Comment kayo mga kap. Ayan, nag-comment na din si Nathaniel. Nathaniel Sala. Ay, nandito ka na, Nathaniel.
Mm.
Comment pa kayo mga kap. 5 more minutes or 2 more? 2 more minutes.
I think 2 more minutes na lang bago tayo mag-end.
So yan, you have 2 more minutes to type the correct answer. The correct answer is...
Okay, Joey, you were at the background and listening to the interview. What was your takeaway from the Greater Love Halifax?
For me, yung pag-reach out or pagtulong sa iba, it's not the age. It's not about yung time. Sabi nga, ang pinabibiliban ko sa kanila is even they're busy with the school, busy
Yes.
with the job, wala siyang reason kundi tumulong. So, to everyone, we have our own simple way of helping others. So, gawin natin na tumulong. And sabi ko nga, nakaka-proud and yung ginagawa nila because of the simple act na pag-reach out yung company, yung pakikipag-reach out sa street ng Spring Garden is it's a big help sa mga taong nangangailangan. Kasi some people, they don't need material things. They don't need food. They just need companion.
Yep.
And this is actually hindi natin nakikita because if some people, if they want to help, it's always about giving food, giving money, but nakakalimutan natin yung pagbibigay ng oras and time. And I think that is what we need. So I think sabi ni Donick, we need to, one day, pagkatapos nitong crisis na to, we need to go and experience of volunteering to the Greater of Love. Kasi magandang experience for us and magandang experience for those people that are really need companion.
Yeah.
It's really easy to say na busy tayo, di ba? It's really easy to just say, busy ako, hindi ko pwedeng gawin yan. But I think if there's a will, there's a
way.
There's always a way, di ba?
Yeah. So, dun sa mga nag-answer, you have to tag 3 friends dun sa comment for you to qualify. So Koji, tag mo na si Joey, si Al, at si Donick.
Ayan, sabi ni Michelle Jacob, Nunavut. So Michelle, if you're watching, please do tag 3 of your friends to be qualified to win 1 pork skewers combo meal courtesy of Mark's Angels. Ayan, so...
And then, another thing lang, kasi di ba, most people, especially for people who are working remotely and sometimes security, right? Minsan hindi ko sure kung nakita ng mga tao before that Mark Zuckerberg, Steve Jobs, they were covering their camera when they are online, right? So this is something that you can use, or you can do paper sticky note to cover your camera for security purposes. But for me, I actually so this is something that you can use to cover your camera. And then, so if you're using it, you just open it like that. And then when you're done, you close it like that. So covers the camera of your laptop or the camera that you're using for your
You're giving it a
desktop.
Giveaway ba yun, Donnie?
Oh, pwedeng giveaway ito, bro.
Ayan. Yeah.
Para saan yan, bro?
Pagkakit daw ng webcam.
For webcam.
Oh.
So,
Kasi-
bibigyan ka isa, bro.
Yeah.
Give me one.
May
Ayan.
mga nanonood eh. May mga nanonood baka gusto din nila.
Oh, anong promo natin for one?
Anong aabangan natin, Kuya Al, for April 1?
Over April, napaka-exciting ng April. Alam mo, habang tumatagal, lalong nabubusog kayo sa East Coast Filipino Portal. Alam niyo ba kung bakit? You can win one of the 3 pizzas.
Wow!
One of the 3, hindi 3, bro.
Ha?
Hindi
Ito
3.
lang.
Ay, hindi ba 3? Sorry. Ilan ba?
Abono mo ba?
Bakit si Dominic nito?
Abono si Dominic. Ilan ba?
One so far, one. Pero kinakausap pa natin yung manager ng...
Awan ba? Akala ko 3. Bagong gising kasi ako, bro, nung nakita ko siya. Nung nakita ko yung mo message, bagong gising, sabi ko, pizza 3? Tig-isa-isa kami? Yun ang nasa isip ko, bro. Kaya, patawad, isa lang.
One pizza lang pala.
One pizza. Pero we're going to check dun sa manager nung pizza shop kung okay sa kanila yung dalawa, if in case pwede. Pero definitely merong isa, large pizza with 5 toppings na pwede nilang ilagay doon.
Wow, 5 toppings.
5 toppings of their choice.
Number 1 na dun siguro yung pepperoni, bacon, lechon. May lechon ba?
Sure eh.
Walang lechon. And speaking of lechon, grabe ang sarap ng lechon dun sa Mark's Angels. Guys, if you are around HRM, please visit Mark's Angels. They're located in Bedford Place Mall. And Belen Leonardo just commented, sabi niya, Nunavut. And I think she shared as well our live stream, so she can be qualified because she went above and beyond. So, Belen Leonardo, thank you so much for being one of our avid viewers on East Coast Filipino Portal. So, going back to Consul Connie kanina.
Sorry. Sabihin ko lang kung anong So, sa April, we have Randy's Pizza in Dartmouth that is going to sponsor us for our promo play.
Is it the same pizza place in Halifax? They also have
meron din sila doon, tsaka meron din sa Sackville, pero ang tumutulong sa atin ngayon is
it's the one in Dartmouth.
Dartmouth, oo.
Wow, awesome.
Yung price. Kaya courtesy ng manager doon si Butch.
Okay, thank you so much, Butch. In advance, next week na yan, di ba?
Next week na.
Next week na.
So if you want to win pizza, alam na mga mechanics, just join our promo play, mga kap.
Yan. Of course, Belen Leonardo is qualified, right, Joey?
Yeah.
Ayan, so qualified na. So going back to Consul Connie's appearance today, wow, I know Consul Connie is not really very public, but because of her involvement with the Philippine Consulate here in Halifax, she's giving off her time and her effort, her energy, and to really be part of the Filipino community in serving our fellow kababayans. And yun nga, I know a few of you may be disappointed kasi hindi nga natuloy yung April na outreach ng consulate office. However, once everything is settled in, for sure may mga adjustments namang ginagawa ang ating government and the federal government and of course wala namang travel, di ba? If your passport has been expired for a couple of months back, definitely no one is traveling at this point in time, and no one is really going out. So just hang on tight, relax, chill. Consul Connie will be updating us, and will definitely update the community in regards to the schedule for the outreach. And I know on our previous conversations, she mentioned that there's a lot of other changes as well in regards to the consulate office here in Halifax. So stay put lang tayo, ang dami nating pwedeng abangan sa mga in the coming few months. And of course, to the consulate office here in Halifax and in Canada, thank you so much for reaching out to our kababayans across this country. And I think last year I had a hard time because medyo I'm so involved with the community pero I totally forgot about my passport. So hindi pa naman siya expired but we got to go to Toronto. So
nice.
buti na lang na nakapunta kami doon.
Mhm.
It
And
was
yung
really
mga-
hard pero yun, we have to be updated nga online kasi they have schedules. Sometimes if you can't go to Halifax, they have it in Moncton or they have it in PI or some other places. But it's really good if you do it here in Halifax kung nandito ka naman sa Halifax, di ba?
Yeah, and then she also mentioned the services that are included in there. Dual citizenship then kasi for Filipinos, we are allowed to have dual citizenship. And then yung passports, mga yun, mga bagay na kailangan natin gawin.
Yeah. Another updates with regards to Canada immigration. Yesterday, March 16, tingnan niyo po, Caps, yung website ng Canada.ca. Nung nag-lockdown ng March 16, bawal or hindi pwedeng pumasok yung hindi pa permanent. So, yung
Hindi pa naglaland.
travel advisory is only Canadian citizen and permanent residents. But no March 16, kahapon po is pwede nang pumasok yung work permit, international student, and then yung COPR. Pero may mga may kailangan na consideration yata. I forgot the word. Pero kailangan mo make sure that you're healthy because if you have symptoms, hindi ka papasok sa port of entry. So make sure you're in good condition. At the same time, you are required or mandatory to have a self-quarantine after
14 days. Mandatory 14 days. So, yung symptoms, Joey, so to all those who are traveling in Canada with student permit, work permit, and certificate of permanent residence, they will be allowed if they qualify with good health and of course and they have to quarantine or self-quarantine for 14 days. So yun yung medyo challenging kasi and of course, nag-answer na si Miles Garcia, Yago Ibon. Miles has been really helping with our fellow kababayan. So to all those who will be coming in, HRM at least dito po sa Halifax, around Halifax Regional Municipality, please do reach out, East Coast Filipino Portal, bago pa po kayo makapag-book ng inyong mga flights. Para at least alam namin kailan kayo darating. Preferably, hopefully, after 5 p.m. or kung in the morning naman, we have been really grateful for our volunteers. Meron tayong, I'd like to shout out, kanina naisip ko to, sabi ko I will never forget about this. Shout out to Rocky, to Koji, and of course to Ate Cheryl, and to Nico, and to everyone else in the group for really reaching out to our newcomers. We know that they are coming in with, most of them, they don't know anyone, but to be able to help them get settled into Halifax or HRM smoothly, it's a great accomplishment din para sa ating mga kababayan na pupunta dito. Kasi really, it's so hard. It's really hard to get an apartment and be qualified for an apartment. And I think Garcia, Yago, Ibon, or Miles is watching. And Miles, maraming salamat for being part of our pool of volunteers dito po sa Settle East Coast. And to all those who are helping Settle East Coast, maraming salamat po.
Ayan mga kap, share ko lang yung, I'll just share the link on the comment section. So ito yung advisory na pinost ng Canada.ca as of now. Ano to? March 16. March 26, sorry.
Kahapon lang. Wow.
Yeah. So yan, we have also Kuya Al, sino nga yung si Leonardo?
Belen Leonardo, she's qualified to join. Ayan, so I think we have come up to the very end of our show.
Joey, do you want to remove Tita
word?
Cecil?
Sorry?
Do you want to remove Tita Cecil from the list?
Ako nga pala, no? All right.
Donik, baka naman manalo siya twice. Ikaw?
So, ayan.
Ate Cecil, thank you so much for tuning in as well. Ayan, let's do the draw for the final prize for this month of the Pork Skewers Combo Meal, courtesy of Mark Angel.
Yay!
Woot, 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 woot.
Oh, thank you, no? And the winner is...
Wow. Ayan.
Alicia Pascual, you have just won one Pork Skewers Combo Meals courtesy of Mark's Angels. Mark's Angels, maraming salamat po.
Much.
And to our previous sponsors for the promo play as well. Thank you so much. And to all those who joined in, maraming salamat. Mark, David, and Matt, thank you so much for being part of our live stream habit tonight. On behalf of my colleagues here, this is Al landing in.
Donnie Kabad.
And Cup Joey.
We miss you, Koji, here on East Coast Filipino Portal.
Ayan. Bye, mga Cup.
Bye.
Is powered by Ufind Social Wi-Fi. For your social media marketing needs, contact Joey Moreno at 902-440-8304. Primerica. To efficiently and effectively utilize RESP, RRSP, and life insurance, contact Donnie Cabad at 902-292-1368 with Primerica. Mortgage Alliance. If you would like to know how you can get that down payment for your first home, or you would like to know better strategy to pay off your mortgage sooner, contact Donnie Cabad at diabad@mortgagealliance.com. 4 Pillars, courtesy of David Mofat. Are you struggling with debt? Is it causing you stress? If so, reach out to David Mofat at 4 Pillars. 4 Pillars will work for you and not for creditors. 4 Pillars will eliminate your debt as quickly as possible